Dr. Monica Moreno, our Deputy Director, Sir Martin Lazo, teachers, parents, fellow graduates, and friends. Good day. Soon, the days we spent inside the educational realms of our alma mater will be long gone. One thing is for sure, though, these would never be forgotten. Today's graduation rites mark the end of our elementary days. However, it is the beginning of another tedious journey ahead of us. A journey where we draw closer to the passion we desire to pursue, the profession we yearn to practice, and the person we choose to become. Traveling through memory lane, I could still remember when I first entered our dear school way back in 3rd grade. I felt mixed emotions as I was introduced to a new environment. Clueless yet anxious that I was, I presumed that I would be having a hard time coping with the personalities of my new classmates and the teaching style of my new teachers. I had proved myself wrong. My then advisor, Miss Vina, offered her time in helping us out not only in the academics but also in our personal problems. Due to certain factors, I needed to transfer to another school after completing my 3rd grade in this school. Then, as I returned to our alma mater in my 6th grade, I was further engrossed in the school's academic and co-curricular activities. I made sure that I was both learning and enjoying every single moment of it. And those moments I shared with certain people contributed to the overall well-being of the person who is speaking in front of you all today. Let me have the privilege of expressing my utmost gratitude to those who became significant part of me. First of all thanks and praises should be given unto our Lord Jesus Christ. He has given me the strength and wisdom to be where I am now. Next, to the one who gave me life, to the one who literally turns her night into days to provide me my needs, to the one who is ceaselessly proud of me, and to the one who unconditionally loves me the most. Thank you, and I love you so much, Mother.
Go, Elia. Go. Continue.
Then, the rest of my family, Caleb, and Andre. Thank you for loving me as your daughter. Tito Les, thank you for having me as your own. And how can I forget my Lolo Jody and Tita Lee? Thank you so much as well. My dear friends to whom I have shared my youthful secrets and fantasies. Kylie, MJ, Catherine, Carla, Bud, Dom, and Fritz. Thank you.
It's okay. Breathe.
Our friendship won't end here. It is yet to be tested and strengthened through time. To my beloved teachers, Miss Joby, our much-loved English teacher, as well as our advisor, Miss G, our adored math and Filipino teacher, Miss Jonah, our respected therapist, who is also our science and Araling Panlipunan teacher, and Miss Hazel, our most valued elementary department head. And of course, the section renowned for its naughtiest yet exceptional students, Section Opal, Saints. My fellow graduates, where do we go from here? Now we are starting to concretize our dreams and putting up the pieces of our future. Ever since our childhood, we were often asked what we wanted to be when we grow up. Now, yourself. What do I want to be? What do I want to fulfill in life? I, myself, have several plans in life. I envision myself as an actress, a chef, and even a pediatrician. I guess I still have to make up my mind in the few years to come. How about you? Have you made up your mind? Can you envision yourself 15 or 20 years from now? The title valedictorian, the epitome of excellence, given to me this day is just a name. It was never the absolute measure of one's success. For the genuine sense of success is when one has the courage to attain his goals despite the obstacles that comes his way. You must possess the courage to go on through life, and you should start from believing in yourself. You have a voice. Listen to it. Travel the path that your voice is telling you. There's a long journey ahead. Congratulations, fellow graduates, and good luck to all of us. May I call on my batchmate, Ivan Milan, for the